Did you know that failing to properly transfer your home into a trust can lead to unexpected legal issues, denied insurance claims, and even probate? Whether your home is your primary residence or an investment property, getting it into your trust the right way is absolutely crucial to protecting your assets and avoiding costly mistakes. Hi, I'm Aaron Francois, and welcome to Law Simplified, where we make the law work for your family. Today, I'm going to walk you through some essential tips for funding your house into a trust, so you can ensure that your home is fully protected and your estate plan works as you intended. Now, first things first, you need to determine if your property is your primary residence or an investment or vacation property. You also need to know if the property is owned outright or if there is an existing mortgage. Now, this distinction is important because federal law, specifically the Garn-State-Germain Act, it only protects homeowners from the due on sale clause of their mortgage when you transfer your primary residence into a trust. Now, if the property is an investment or it's a vacation home and it has a mortgage on it, you may need a different approach to avoid triggering any types of loan issues. Now, if your home is your primary residence or if there is no mortgage on the property, I recommend using what's called a special warranty deed. This helps protect marketable title and it ensures a smooth transition. I know a lot of people like to use quitclaim deeds, but I'm not a big fan because most title companies do not insure quitclaim deeds, resulting in title insurance problems. Now, let's use an example of how you would title your house into the name of the trust. Let's say Mickey and Minnie Mouse own a home. The deed should read something along the lines of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, husband and wife, grantors, hereby convey to Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse as trustees of the Mouse Family Trust, dated January 1, 2024. Also be aware that there are other state-specific items that you need to include on your deed. For example, in Arizona, you need to identify the property tax exemption code, as well as list the names and addresses of beneficiaries all on the deed. Now, I do need to give you a legal disclaimer here. This advice is generic. It is not specific to you, so this is not legal advice. Also, while this language works here in the state of Arizona, it may not work in other states. So if you have specific legal questions, please be sure to contact an attorney in your area. But generally, this is the way that we title houses into trust here in Arizona. Now, if your property is an investment or vacation home and it has a mortgage on it, the best approach is to use what's called a beneficiary deed. This allows the property to transfer automatically to your trust when the last property owner passes away, all without triggering the due on sale clause of your mortgage. By naming your trust as the beneficiary on the deed, you ensure that your property follows the plans that you laid out into your trust after you pass away, all without requiring any court involvement. Before we continue, if you find this information helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss any helpful legal tips that make estate planning simple. Now, here's a very important step that most homeowners overlook. You need to call your homeowner's insurance carrier to add your trust as an additional insured on your policy shortly after transferring to the trust. This simple step can prevent devastating financial loss. In fact, as many of you know, there are wildfires going on in the state of California right now, and there's a lot of people who are losing their homes as a result of those fires. And we're hearing reports that many people put their house into the name of the trust, but didn't tell their homeowner's insurance policy. And many of those claims are now being denied. So it's very important you take this simple step. Usually it's about a 15 to 20 minute phone call, so it is well worth those 15 to 20 minutes just to call your insurance carrier. Next, I always recommend that you contact your title company that insured your title when you originally purchased the property. You want to confirm that your title insurance policy covers transfers to trusts. Most policies do, but some don't. Now, if your agent tells you it is not covered, don't just take their word for it. Ask for a copy of the policy and review it or send it to your attorney for verification. We've had several cases in the last year where agents were misinformed about the policies that they sell, and our clients avoided unnecessary fees by getting the right information, and I spent some time teaching the agent a little bit more information about the policies that they're selling. Lastly, if you ever refinance your property, make sure to put it back into your trust after the process is complete. Lenders will often take the house out of the trust and put it back in your individual name to refinance, but they rarely ever put it back into the trust. This can result in probate down the line. Always double check and update the deed as soon as the refinance is finalized. So there you have it. 6 essential tips for properly funding your home into a trust. Following these steps can help you avoid costly legal issues and ensure that your estate plan works as intended. Now, if you have any questions about estate planning or funding your property into a trust, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them in a future video. And be sure to check out our channel for more great tips on estate planning and protecting your loved ones. See you all again soon.